What's up, everyone? This is Tony with JRNYcrypto. I hope you're all having a great Christmas Eve and have a great Christmas tomorrow. So in today's video, I'm just going to do a quick crypto news update as well as go over some other important stuff happening in the crypto space. There is a Sfuel token airdrop for SRK holders from the SparkPoint project, so I'm going to go over some questions with that as well. That airdrop should be going out tomorrow over the next couple days. And they did send out the pre-sale Sfuel already. I did receive some, and I'm going to show you guys how to add liquidity for that coming up in the next couple of videos here. So be sure to stick through to the end of the video. Some very important stuff in here. So before we get started, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I am trying to hit 50K subscribers, so I do appreciate you guys subscribing. Also, feel free to comment below. I will try to answer any questions. So the crypto markets are not looking bad today. We are seeing some slight recovery, huge recovery for XRP. And that went as low as 22 cents from what I saw, now recovered to 33 cents. I saw it at 35 cents earlier, up 22%. So if you longed that from the bottom, you made huge profit right there. And if you shorted it from 50 cents down to 30 cents and below, that's crazy return on investment. So if you know how to play the game with volatile cryptos and you watch the news closely and everything, then you can make some really good money. That's why I do recommend subscribing here. I do cover regular crypto news and major events, and I do give my opinion. Of course, it's not investment advice. Always do your own research and make your own decisions, but you can find great value in the channel here, so I do appreciate you guys subscribing. So congrats to everyone that bought the dip yesterday. If you bought XRP or Cardano ADA, you're up pretty huge today. So I just look at these small dips as opportunity to buy in. So if you do dollar cost averaging and you spread out your purchases and even them out, your average buy-in does end up being much less because you're pretty much buying all the dips. So that's what I try to do. I try to invest once or twice a month and I wait for a dip, and then depending on how low it is and what crypto it is, I'll buy in there. And then overall my averages do come down much lower than if I went all in, especially when a crypto is very volatile. You don't want to go all in because that's very risky. So XRP is going to continue being very volatile. I wouldn't be surprised if we see that dip below 20 cents. Could go back over 40 cents. We really don't know what's going to happen, but overall in the long term, I think XRP is going to be fine. We had other projects get sued by the SEC already. EOS, basically they had to pay a few $1 million fine from what I heard, and now they're okay. So I don't think XRP is going to be wiped off the map, but it's going to be very volatile, so just be very careful with buying into XRP. So out of the top 10, I'm most bullish on Cardano ADA and Binance BNB token for 2021. I think BNB is a very safe bet, but I think ADA has much higher potential to do more return on investment in 2021. And that's just because they're going to be launching Goguen, their main update, which will introduce smart contracts. They're going to be getting a lot of partnerships, and a lot of big announcements will be happening in 2021 for ADA, as well as a possible PayPal listing and Coinbase, which I think Coinbase will be listing by March of 2021. So Binance BNB, they own this website I'm on, CoinMarketCap, and this is the highest traffic crypto website. I've been in internet marketing and web design for over 10 years, so I know the power of having the biggest traffic website has on a company and a coin like this. So I think they're going to flip the switch at some point when the bull market starts peaking, and they're really going to push BNB really hard. CZ, the owner of Binance, already said they're doing an accelerated burn program for the BNB token, which that's pretty bullish since they're making it even more deflationary than it already is, creating scarcity, which is really great. SparkPoint SRK token also does this. They're burning 370 million tokens in just a few days here at the end of the year. They also do quarterly token burns as well. So Binance BNB is a very safe bet. Cardano, I think, is going to have much higher return on investment. And I think other altcoins out there that are hidden gems will have even higher return on investment. So with the announcement that the SEC is suing Ripple for the sale of XRP, now Coinbase and other big exchanges are between a rock and a hard place on delisting XRP. So this is creating some extra panic on top of the already existing panic, and people are just dumping at a major loss and total panic that XRP is going to zero. I really don't think that's going to happen. But I know a lot of people out there are taking this as opportunity. If you picked up XRP yesterday around 22 cents, and then you could have sold it at 35 cents, just insane. So if you guys learn to watch the markets and take advantage of these opportunities, A quote I really like from Warren Buffett, he says, "Be greedy when others are being fearful, and the reverse, be fearful when others are being greedy." So then that would put you in a position to catch the bottoms and sell the tops more often than not. So that is something to keep in mind with cryptocurrencies. Even though Warren Buffett is not big on cryptocurrency, he's just really old, and this is something that's beyond his time, really. So he sticks to traditional markets, and he does fine with that. He's one of the richest people in the world. So if you guys subscribe, I do a regular trading series on Binance US where I show you guys all my trades that I do, as well as my profits and losses, fully transparent with that. There is a playlist of those videos on my YouTube channel if you guys want to check that out. So if you subscribe, you can join me on that journey. So some more news today on Yahoo Finance. Here's how much investing $1,000 in Ethereum 5 years ago would be worth today. And down in the article here, that would be December 23rd, 2015. You would have picked up 1,162 ETH at 86 cents per ETH. And then fast forward just 3 years later to January 13th, 2018, when ETH hit its all-time high of $1,430. That $1,000 investment would have been $1.67 million on $1,000. So that's what I'm saying, guys. You got to catch these hidden gems basically at the creation of their existence before anyone else is looking into them. That's when you catch these insane profit margins. Of course, most people that bought in at this low as well have sold off much sooner than now. So imagine you bought into a cryptocurrency and it went up 2 to 3x. And it was a brand new cryptocurrency and had huge potential and everything. And you took profit there because you thought that was really good profit. And then a year later, it was up 1,000x and worth $1 million for that $1,000 initial investment. So that kind of stuff does happen. That's why sometimes the people that hodl end up doing better than those that day trade and take profits. So I think Ethereum still has huge potential for huge profits in 2021, but there's definitely altcoins out there that will have much higher return on investment, which is why I put a decent percent of my crypto portfolio into cryptocurrencies I think are hidden gems, because even though they're higher risk, they're also much higher reward potential. So I do have it diversified. I hold some top cryptocurrencies just to play it safe and pretty much guaranteed to go up over time. And then I buy some altcoins I think are hidden gems, because really, when you think about it, just one cryptocurrency hidden gem has to do a 100 to 1000x to make it all worth it. So let's say you had $5,000 and you invested $1,000 into 5 different small cap cryptocurrencies you think are altcoins. That's only a $5,000 investment. Let's say only one of them makes it, and that one that makes it does a 100x over the time that you hold it. That $5,000 investment is now worth $100,000, even with those 4 other altcoins completely disappearing and getting no return on that. Of course, if you do the proper research and pick good altcoins, then you probably will make profit on a couple of other altcoins as well. So let's say you take that $5,000 and just invest it into one top cryptocurrency altcoin like Ethereum right now. So that's not going to get you much Ethereum. And to turn that $5,000 into $100,000 like you did with one of those altcoins is going to be much harder. So if you were just to use that $5,000 to buy one top cryptocurrency and you wanted to turn that into $100,000, that would have to give you a 20x on that one investment, which is pretty crazy since top cryptocurrencies are already developed. You've pretty much already missed that major profit margin and opportunity, even though it will still go up in value. Most likely in the long term, it's going to be much easier to get that type of return on investment from small cap altcoins like we did discuss. So my best performing altcoin for 2020 has been SparkPoint SRK with 4,500% year-to-date return rate in USDT. Just insane. So if you guys were following my channel beginning of 2020, you could have got into SRK and caught these returns. I know a few people did. But of course, many people thought it was too high risk. But that's the thing with these high risk altcoins that really have huge potential. They're also extremely high reward as well. And I do think SparkPoint SRK is still extremely undervalued. So they just created their second token, Sfuel, which was created yesterday on the Binance Smart Chain. So some big opportunities are going to be coming out of that. They also raised a lot of money from that sale as well. So their production rate is going to only increase. And SRK holders are going to be getting Sfuel token airdrops once per quarter all of 2021. So if you do hold SRK, not only will it probably be going up in value, you can also stake it, and you're going to be getting airdrops once per quarter of Sfuel. So it's a win-win overall. And as you guys can see, it has been the best performer in 2020, even doing better than Waves here, up 700%, doing better than Ethereum and Bitcoin. So that's what I'm saying with these small cap altcoins that have good teams and huge potential, but it is really hard to find these throughout the thousands of cryptocurrencies. And doing all the research, it's really hard to come across an altcoin that actually is promising and then actually delivers on it. So that's what I like about SparkPoint. They deliver a lot of stuff that they don't even mention, like different exchange listings and stuff, and adding team members. So I am still very bullish on SparkPoint SRK. I think it's still barely getting started. There's only around 3,000 holders right now, so of course the potential is massive. So basically, if a massive spike of demand comes to SparkPoint SRK and their new token Sfuel, while they're being limited circulation, that's going to make the price skyrocket. And I think that major demand will be coming with a Binance listing and the launch of the Binance Smart Chain and everything. I think some big things will come out of that. They also are applying for a banking license in the Philippines, so they can handle cross-border payments as well. And if you guys know about Ripple XRP, one of their biggest volume cross-border payment systems comes from the Philippines, and that was one of their first major deals where they were actually using XRP for cross-border payments. So SparkPoint does a quarterly token burn, like I mentioned earlier, and they will be burning 370 million SRK in the next week here, and that will reduce the total supply down below 14 billion. And they did start at 20 billion, so this is a very deflationary cryptocurrency at the same time that demand is rising, and they have a good ecosystem. So as you guys can see here, burning 370 million will push this into the 13 billions, and their goal is to reduce this to 10 billion over time by doing these quarterly token burns. And then basically the revenue from the project will still be used to buy back SRK and then fund their rewards ecosystem as well. So they do a lot of rewards through bounties where you help them promote the project, and they do rewards for their mobile apps that are cryptocurrency based as well. And there'll be a lot of other stuff that comes as well. They just tripled their team, so a lot more development is to come, I think. So if we check out the price here, basically if you got in around here, this is May of 2020, just insane, because I was doing videos all the way back from the beginning when they launched. So right here when we had this first spike in early June, a lot of people were saying it's a pump and dump and that it would just go back to where it was, but it didn't do that. It leveled out much higher, like we kind of did recently here. Now the price is going back up. And then we did peak out again. Of course, people said the same thing, but it found a new support level. So higher lows every time. And this is a project that's growing very quickly. That's new. It doesn't have a lot of investors. So just a small amount of demand can really push the price up very easily. So people complain that the total supply is way too high, but I actually think it's very little, because when you consider by the time they burn down to 10 billion, that's only enough for 10,000 people to own 1 million SRK each, and that's not considering the team wallets for rewards and feature development. It doesn't consider the whales that are holding multi-millions. It doesn't consider many other factors and like lost wallets and everything as well. So when you consider that, it's probably more like 4,000 people that can own 1 million SRK each. 4,000 people is extremely small, especially with a project. If this gets to the top 100, really, there's going to be 50,000 or more people in this. So when you consider that, being able to get 1 million SRK will become very difficult eventually because they're constantly burning tokens and deflating the total supply. At the same time, demand is always increasing because they're increasing their ecosystem, always hiring new people based on rewards and everything, and we are headed into a bull market. So 2 days ago, SparkPoint launched their second token, Sfuel, which is on the Binance Smart Chain. They even launched this with liquidity staking, which is huge. They were able to do this so quickly on the Pancake swap. So you can go and put liquidity for Sfuel and BNB, and then you're going to earn rewards twice. You're going to get rewards from the Pancake swap, just like Uniswap, and then you're also going to get staking rewards from SparkPoint. So I will be doing a video showing you guys how to set that up in the upcoming couple days as well. Lots of of Sfuel to be earned from that, as well as the airdrop should be coming out tomorrow. And then once a quarter, there's going to be an Sfuel airdrop for SRK holders just to reward SRK holders further. So really huge benefits there, and they will be adding further staking, liquidity staking as well, and other staking options. So some people don't like liquidity staking because they're afraid they're going to lose some crypto to impermanent loss, but they will be eventually adding another form of staking where you're not providing liquidity and basically you're just staking your tokens. So no risk in losing any crypto there. So that all will come in 2021. So with SparkPoint launching on the Binance Smart Chain, there's going to be huge benefits to this, which I think are going to be coming up in January here. And that could be being listed on Binance, getting in the Binance launch pool, and other benefits like getting marketing and promotion from Binance as well. Binance would really put this on the map. And I definitely think that's going to be coming. They promote every single project that launches on the Binance Smart Chain. And I think Spark DeFi is the biggest one yet that has launched. So something huge I want to show you guys, CZ Binance, he's the owner of Binance, posted Binance Smart Chain broke 500K addresses yesterday, along with hitting all-time high in number of transactions. So on this historic day was the day that Sfuel launched and they distributed the pre-sale. So also we have the Sfuel airdrop going out tomorrow for SRK holders. So that's really going to push this to new all-time high addresses again. So CZ Binance is definitely going to be taking notice to Sfuel and SparkPoint. He already has. He actually follows SparkPoint and Rico, their CTO, as well as a couple other people on the SparkPoint team. So he definitely has them on the radar. He does like helping the Philippines out as well. And I do think SparkPoint will be the biggest crypto project from the Philippines, especially getting that banking license and everything they're branching out to. I definitely think this will become a behemoth of a project within the next couple years. All right, guys, so for wallets that are supported for the Sfuel airdrop, it's going to be MetaMask, Trust Wallet, and the SparkPoint mobile wallet. And there is a guide I will link in the video description that shows you how to add the Binance Smart Chain, and the airdrop should automatically be deposited to those wallets. And then you just have to add the Binance Smart Chain through that guide. Very simple. And then your airdrop should be there. And then you could send that off to the Pancake Swap if you want to sell it or stake it and do whatever you want with it. So that will be in the video description. For the percentage ratio, I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't know if it's going to be a percentage because they do have a pool for each quarter. So I believe it's not going to be a percentage based on how much SRK you're holding. It's going to be a percentage of the pool evenly distributed between all holders. So I'm not exactly sure on that. We should be getting more clarification on that for this first airdrop, but they did mention that this airdrop will be bigger than the airdrops in 2021 as well. So after this airdrop, there will be 4 more airdrops of Sfuel once per quarter at the end of every quarter in 2021 for SRK holders. So if you guys have more questions about the airdrop or Sfuel or anything SparkPoint related, just pop it into their Telegram chat. Just be careful because there's a lot of scammers in their Telegram, fake accounts that look like the admins that will message you and try to scam you and steal your SRK and Bitcoin. So be very careful about that, but there are admins there that can help you any time of the day. And then you can also contact the SparkPoint support email from their main website, sparkpoint.io. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys found it useful. I hope you guys have a great Christmas as well and end of 2020. And hopefully we make a lot of profits going into 2021. I think 2021 is going to be a much bigger year than 2020 was. And I think things are barely getting started, as we have seen with Google Trends. A lot of cryptos are still pretty flat on the trend level. So once we're peaking and getting higher to like the last bull run, we're definitely going to be seeing new all-time highs for many cryptos, especially the hidden gems are going to be doing crazy profits. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys found it useful. Please like the video, comment below, let me know what you thought, and I'll see you guys in the next video.